Tarkan, a demon cruel beyond compare, imprisoned by fools who sought to harness his dark might. All soon perished. Still, the demon could not slip his chains. Millennia passed. Then mortal greed found him once more. The drinker of worlds was loose. Yet, in a twist of fate, Tarkan's liberator became only another cage. Raging at their undesired bond, demon and host enact vengeance upon this world. All shudder, save for the Skaven. Deep in their under-empire, noisome warlords plot to seize this hell-sent power. The Eshin Master Assassin must hunt it down, else lose his Night Lord's capricious favor, a fate every Skaven fears. So Snikch's poison blades will find their target, whomever it may be. The Witch King knows well where Tarkan lurks, for its host dances to his tune. Malekith promises the elixir to subjugate the demon shade, if the fabled scrolls of Hecate are first brought to him. Tarkan's possession has cost Malus Darkblade dearly. He cannot refuse. To the rat-infested Southlands he must go. Rat Deathmaster and Druki Tyrant, bound for battle, but neither knowing it yet. All the world will quail when shadow meets blade.
Though Hag Graef remains under my control, the Witch King has dispatched me here to gather the scrolls of Hecate. Aha! I must quieten my mind and let nothing distract me. Just off these shores, a black ark stands ready to unleash devastation upon my enemies, here and across the waters in the Southlands. The jungles and mountains of this place appear to house many sites of arcane power. I shall harness them for my lord Malekith, and he will grant me what was promised. Shut up, demon! Curb your thirst for souls. The Asur are mine to annihilate. The islands will not protect them.
My affliction is both a terrible curse and an immeasurable source of power. But soon I will have greater control.
I will do what I must to ensure that I return to Nagaroth in triumph.
What is going on, everybody? We are back with more Total War Warhammer 2, this time with the Shadow and Blade DLC, and obviously we are playing as Malus Darkblade. This is the Vortex campaign. I got to do a little, to get this a hold of this a little bit early ahead of the release, so I am doing a bit of playtesting, sort of. And so hopefully the build stays the same when the game is actually released, but man, I am very, very excited about this. Now, I have not actually done too much with Malus as of yet. A lot of you, it was 50-50 between Snitch, and Malus. And I've played a few Skaven campaigns on the channel, so I thought it was time to embrace the Dark Elves. They are one of my favorite races, after all, in the lore. And in Total War, they're pretty damn good. So he has a few interesting mechanics here. First off, as you can see, Zarkan is a big influence. Very thematic with who his character is in the lore. We do have this elixir that we are having to buy from Malekith to keep the demon in check. Back in the lore, Malus does this with just drinking heavily. So I kind of like this idea, though I'm not so sure about the inclusion of Malekith. That was more of a game decision, trying to fit him into the Total War universe, because, you know, in Dark Elf culture, if you were possessed by a demon, the Cult of Cain would hunt you down and murder you at all costs. So keeping his affliction secret is a big part of Malus's character as well. But regardless, we have a Black Arc. We got Malus Darkblade, and we have some high elves to destroy. We'll of course speed this up, and you will notice, as you are seeing me play, that the turn times are significantly faster ending than they are in the standard game before the release of this DLC. And it's going to make a huge difference in Moral Empires, and a pretty decent difference in this game as well. So you won't be spending as much time just sitting here watching a turn pass by. Now, as the demon possesses Malus, which we are already almost at full possession right now, you get significant buffs, but you also get significant detriments. So right now, lords have a chance to lose loyalty to Malus as they fear him, and our casualty replenishment rate for every army is at minus 50%, which is insane. So there's a lot of drawbacks, but Malus gets a 30% ward save. Holy shit. I mean, that's crazy in and of itself. And he is a very, very powerful character. We're going to be showcasing the what do they call these? The Masters, which have Guardian. So when they're close to Malus, they will grant a physical resistance. So that's pretty awesome. We also have the Scourge Runner Chariots, which are fantastic against large creatures, and they shoot these giant bolts. And then the Bloodrack Medusa, one of my personal favorites so far in Total War Warhammer, period. I love the model, and I just love the way it's set up. It's anti-infantry, massive armor-piercing missiles that do extreme damage. So Malus has been sent off way down here, or all the way down here in the Sea of Dread, near the Southlands. But we also currently have possession of Hag Graef all the way up in the north. Now, we can keep Hag Graef, and it does have this ability here to decrease the cost of an army by 60% here. And you can end up generating a lot of money, but we have a choice to make early on. We've got a small army here. Let's pop him in here. Well, is there anything we can do? Not really.
Beast
Move him this way.
we
might end up just getting rid of him in a moment anyway. We're going to attack the elves here, and we're going to take this ritual site from them. I do believe, yeah, you can actually attack with your Black Arcs now, which I think we might do. So we're going to move into here, and let's see if this works. No, it won't. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just get it close. Yes, and now, okay, it is showing that we are being reinforced. Okay. No, we're not. Damn it. I'm not quite sure how this works. Maybe the Black Arc has to attack. Ah, screw it. We're still getting the bombardment abilities from it. Let's quick save this just in case anything crashes, as this might be a little bit of an unstable build. You never know. So, let's do this. First fight of the campaign, the Darkblade versus Amon of the High Elves.
Show your metal.
Alright, so they have significantly more troops than us, but we have our bombardment abilities. They're probably going to camp out right in there.
Battle ready, eager for battle.
It's going to do this. We're just going to charge in. We're going to go full tilt boogie inside here. Malus and his... Well, we can actually put him behind the lines and kind of support where we need to. with the master, which he is. Oh, man, what a cool model. Now, granted, Malus Darkblade, they really did him fantastically. He looks very much like I imagined he would. His armor's very thematic and whatnot. So we have the ability to allow Zarkan to possess us, which we might if we end up losing health, because why not at this point since we're fully possessed. He gets a ton of these abilities. So this causes minor damage to himself, but demoralize enemies in range. So that's really good. Then we also have this, which also causes damage to himself, but significantly boosts his damage resistance. So when he pops this, he's at over 50% damage resistance. That's insane. Plus additional weapon damage and armor piercing damage, which just makes him a monstrosity. Because he kind of is a monster. We'll put our repeater crossbows back here. Kind of do this number. We'll have the Medusa and the cold ones back here. The Scourge Runner we might run up and try to bait a little bit. Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. I feel like we might be doing that, yeah. So, you know, let's pop the Medusa in here, since they're going to be running up together. They have a significantly larger force than us. And what do you know, they're running. And we're going to try to support the chariot with our Cold One Knights. And if we get the chance, we're going to run them in here and try to decimate what we can. We want to stay at a range of their arrows if we can.
Forward! Blood for Cain!
Now, granted, honestly, these things have... I mean, they have pretty decent armor. 80 armor is nothing to scoff at. And we're still able to hit them at this range.
My blade hungers.
Okay, they're shifting now.
Destroy!
Alright, in that case, let's run you out this way, since they're going to be shifting. Let's start running up as best we can. And we can actually start bringing the pain. As soon as these guys stop, like that, we're going to make them pay for sitting still. That's the idea. Let's run them away. Let's run these guys away. Illyrian Reavers will stand no chance against Cold Ones if we get them in there. The old bait and switch. Have you run here. Malus get in there. You help. Have you guys start shooting, actually. We need you to start destroying archers if you can. It's pretty much all we can do, though. A lot of this is going to come down to... At this point, we can start running through here. You know what? Why don't you run in here? Start doing the same.
Carnage awaits. Cold ones.
Okay, we need to run them off. Let's get rid of these Illyrian Reavers if we can.
Nagarothi. Death is coming. Rookie! Death! Battle falls!
We start getting in the back here and just laying down the hurt on them. Damn it. Knew that was going to happen.
Pull back! Harriet!
Yeah. Okay, we got them out of the way. Let's move the Cold Ones back now. And keep cycling the chariots.
Master Druki! Withdraw!
Demon bow! Suffering for all!
Malus and the Master here are probably going to be able to tank this for a while. Should be able to, at least.
Slaughter them!
No one's in the way. Let's start hammering them.
To destruction! Kill them!
We might lose our Cold One Knights here. This is going to be a tough fight for us.
Chariots! No mercy! Death! The merciless host! Eager for battle!
Something running there.
Dealers in death!
I
Onwards
need
to
you guys to run
murder!
back.
To this
Okay, that's good. Well, it's not good that they went crazy, but
we are ready!
Malus might be able to almost tank this army by himself. That's how good he is.
Terror and
See if we
death!
can take out those Illyrian Reavers. I knew this was going to be a tough fight. So far, it hasn't disappointed.
Revenant!
Chariots! Death is coming! Druki!
Come on, guys. Get rid of them damn Illyrian Reavers.
Onward!
Death! Tyrant of battle!
Battle ready!
Come on. Phew, our Medusa's tanking it too. She probably ain't gonna last long. We're gonna need to help her out.
Master Druki!
Druki! We understand.
Dark shards! Blood for Cain! Battle ready! Chariots! Hydra
So I refuse to lose that Medusa.
we are ready!
Shit.
Relentless! No fear!
To their graves!
Yeah, we're about to lose these cold ones when we get them out of there.
Onwards to
Chasing these
murder.
damn archers or something. Only got 7 models left.
No mercy.
Dark shards!
Come on, counter skirmish them.
Forward!
They're breaking. They're breaking. Ooh, ooh, that was close. Man, we took heavy casualties in that one.
Soulless! Songs shall be written.
Didn't lose any units though. So we could take some slaves,
Treasures
but I kind of want to keep this place intact, so let's occupy. Okay, now this is where we get the options here. This is the hostile takeover. The wealthiest dread lord of Graef sends you large sums of money to bribe you into giving up your Drouch. Believe that's how it's said. Draukai, maybe, position? I'm going to say Drouch. The money would certainly be useful and boost your treasury considerably, as it is currently almost empty. Once the mission for Malekith is complete, taking back what is yours should not pose much of a problem. However, the mines of Graef could keep the expedition running for some time yet. Now, I'm thinking we take it. We take the money. It's a lot of money. Give up on Graef. We can always. This is very similar to what Malus did in the novels. He gave up everything. Went on his own expeditions to make his own way. And then he did his own thing, pretty much. Let's go ahead and get this Black Ark even higher up there. So, now this is where we're not replenishing because of this. Now we get those really nice buffs, but it's not worth it for losing an army this early. So we're gonna have to spend 600 gold to drink this elixir. And once we drink it, now we get our casualty replenishment back.
Darkblade!
Thank God. So, yeah. If we can dial it back even further, we can actually end up getting some more benefits, but we lose a lot of Zarkan's extra abilities. So there's There's a fine line in here that you want to kind of be. Kind of right here is not bad. 1 to 5. Actually, as a matter of fact, all of it's good up until you get to full possession. So up to like 6 to 9 is all right. But once you hit 10, oof, that minus 50% casualty is really bad. So we're still in the sphere of influence of our Black Ark. So we will actually be recruiting some Dread Spears. And let's grab a few Corsairs. Because why not? You know? And he's going to need some Corsairs. They're really cheap for him. We'll wait next turn. Maybe. Choose or die. Start getting our research underway. We might want to hit Tor Alessor as soon as we can. Let's go and end the turn. You see this? Look how fast this is moving. So Malekith's up there, battling his way out. And it is rather fitting for Malus to start off with a Black Ark, because he does actually somewhat take one over at one point in the novels.
Sarkhan.
How many turns? 3 turns? We could just slup them off and then 1 turn immediately attack Tor Alessor, because that's going to be the one that's going to be hard to deal with. I think we should, honestly. Yeah. Start getting bleak swords, all that. Okay. It's only going to be... So, let's drop... we don't want to drop the Cold One Knights, unfortunately. We're going to have to protect them. Because it's going to be 3 turns till they are up and running. Okay. What can we snag here? Let's just fill this out. Maybe. We're going to do this. The next turn, we're going to run in and take Tor Alessor. If we lose some units, oh well. And look at that. What was it? 30 seconds? And we're already... Turn's already over.
Never.
So they got 1, 2. They got damn archers. But if we wait any longer, they're going to recruit more units. And right now, I feel like we could probably run in there and get a hold of them. For that reason,
Shut up,
move here.
Something bubbles within.
Move out of
Shut
there.
up, demon! Glory to Cain! Death upon them!
Damn it. We gotta siege him. Okay. Shit. I wasn't counting on the siege.
Spare none. Nowhere to
We'll
run.
do our best. They're not gonna be able to recruit any units though, because they don't have a they're not gonna have the ability to.
The Asa cling to tradition.
Because this is where their rallying field is, and I've got it locked up.
Cream of the crop. Black-hearted dreadful.
Let's get the Indomitable Will in place.
Lord of the Black
We're
Court.
sitting here. We can recruit some units for him while we're here, because they're super cheap for him, and there's no reason not to. Yeah, let's give him a bunch of Corsairs for now. I want to get at least 1 set of towers. So, that's for Dread Spears. Does get a little bit for Corsairs as well. Let's see here. This is the most for Corsairs. We're going to be utilizing Corsairs heavily. But at the same time, growth and all that would be very helpful. So let's go into Founded on Tyranny to kind of get this area boosted up so we don't have to worry about it as much. Still one more turn.
Show your mettle.
No.
There will be no retreat.
Yeah. This is going to be easy. Okay, we're already at 8.
Malus
Okay.
comes for you.
The Tower of the Sun. You can actually do some stuff now. I could get scrolls here. I just might, actually. Immediately start collecting scrolls to ship these to Malekith. Okay.
It shall be mayhem. Rise up, warriors.
Let's do this. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. I definitely don't want the... I don't want him. I don't want one of our Corsairs pushing the ram in there. I do want them on the walls, though.
The merciless host.
So they're going to be the ones that take to the walls. However, we'll have these bleak swords. Push the ram inside there for us.
Nagarothi.
Or
Bleak swords.
could have one of these guys push it. Yeah, we'll have one of them push it.
Great spear.
Looks like you guys as a good arrow soaking up fort there. And of course, we've got Malus and his master. We'll have another set of Corsairs and our bleak swords that will actually take to the towers once they've landed. Alright, then we've got our dark shards that are going to be pushing up. And then we also have our Corsairs which can do the same. They can actually get up on top of the tower here and then shoot down on the enemies on the other side. We might have them do that. The cold ones are going to be relatively useless in this battle, so we're just going to kind of tuck them away somewhere. I don't know. Where can they hide in here? I kind of want them to be close by in case I want to. Yeah, that's fine. Don't believe you can hide though. No, you can. But do we want him to? Might have him kind of run up and do some skirmishing. Same thing with our Medusa. Oh, she's a siege attacker. Best to let them soak up the majority of it and leave our Medusa out of the line of fire to begin with and then run her in later. So we'll do that.
Master Druki. Dread spears. Darkblade.
Gonna do this number. Yeah.
Death. Hack. Cut. Dread spears.
Moving in.
Who's fast?
We can move up about there. We don't want to get too close. As soon as we take the walls.
Make them bleed. Advancing.
Want to get out of the line of fire for that baby as well. Look at this Medusa. Oh, it's so cool. We're taking significant damage on the way up, though. Tower should be fine. Should be. This is a good one here. It's good for artillery pieces, but it's also good for stationary targets. Good for multiple units, which looks like it might be good right about there. And you, I'm just going to hammer some of these guys.
Suffering for all!
I really need you guys to get up in there.
Darkblade!
Okay, the spears of the Corsairs have landed, and they should just cleave through these units. The only ones that might give them trouble would be the Lothran Sea Guard. Regular spearmen, they should just mow down. Should. Alright, looks like they might make it. Let's go ahead and send you guys up in here. Get you guys out of that order. You know what, let's go ahead and move you guys up just a little bit so we can actually get our crossbows shooting on them, in on them. Got time for another.
Ruthless! Revenant!
Move you guys up. As soon as we take the sides here,
Kill them! Darkblade!
the nobles up here. Let's send Malus up here.
Adept!
And let's send our
I hear you!
master up here to aid them.
Chariots! Ready! Watch now! Darkblade! Immediately! Great spear!
Let's get you guys up there. Move you guys up. And let's go ahead and move up the Medusa, since they are sallying forth.
Cold ones!
As soon as we get the opportunity to get this clear, we are running in there. Oops. We're out of ammo. It's fine. Yes. Very, very good. Come on, get in there, boys. Get in there.
Wage war! Corsair handbows! Dark sharks!
You guys need to get up here. Start shooting in. I need the rest of you guys up here too.
Daruki, forward! Obeying!
Surely the spearmen are gonna break now. I mean, damn. Oh shit. We're in.
Dread spears! Slay them!
Oh damn. No, we're not. Medusa got in, but then they closed it behind her. Infuriating.
Battle ready! Darkblade! They'll die!
Now it's closed. So we can move in the Corsairs.
Battle ready! Terror and death!
Moving these guys around here.
Forward!
Let's actually go for this princess if we can.
To their graves! Doom comes!
Which means we can get to the cold ones. If we can get the cold ones through here, this is going to be a wrap.
Bears. Eager for battle. Dealers in death. Dark shards. Certain death. Blood will flow.
Dang it.
By
Yeah.
Drakira.
You guys are starting to break, right? I mean, geez. Okay. Malus and them should have that in the bag as well.
Shards. No survivors. Carnage awaits. Onward.
Okay, she's about to die.
Kill
We're
them.
gonna have the cold ones charge in. She's dead.
Darkblade!
As soon as she's dead, these guys are not gonna want any piece of this. Our Malus come after them. I sent a couple shots from the Medusa. Look, all it took was, look how much damage they took from one shot. Look at all those guys. It's one shot from the Medusa. It's impressive. Okay. Well, there we go. We took it.
Your kind
Alright,
does
let's
not
go ahead
belong here.
and occupy. We have plenty of money.
Blesses me.
Look, we actually kept all of our units. We didn't lose any. That's really good. So I would like to actually start getting him kind of buffed up, but we need to get these
No
as
more
well.
from you.
I think I might want to make him a raider, because that's kind of what he's famous for. He's also kind of a slaver as well, though. Let's do the raider.
Darkblade! Dirty, slithering worm.
Alright. Get him. Let's get our master the boost here to melee attack and weapon strength. Meanwhile, our black arc is doing really well.
I admire your
We can even move it about there. Bump that baby up. Get that as high as we can. Roll a sword. We can do
Shut
that.
up, demon!
And now we can actually grab some different units. So, I want to grab another Corsair, because I really like the Corsairs. I want to get Dark Shards with shields, or ideally, actually, I would probably swap out the Dark Shards for shades at some point. Because I kind of want a Corsair kind of raiding themed going on here. Let's pick up another Bleak Sword. I want to get a Sorcerer or something in here, but until we do, let's add another Dark Shard. We'll call that good. God, look at how much quicker that is. That's insane, man. Oh, I love this. Love this already. Alright.
I am no
We'll give
puppet.
Malus... We'll give him 3 turns. Ooh, let's get out of that. Don't want to be taking... Well, shit. Well, actually, we can move here. Move out of the storm.
I'll pretend
Oh,
I
we can
didn't
get
hear
Sisters
that.
of Slaughter. Let's definitely grab those. Give Malus a chance to heal up a little bit before we move in on the last of this province and take it for our own. Hitting them early is going to be key to victory here. Now, I did forget to mention I am playing on very hard. I don't like to do a legendary because of the because you can't save. Essentially, that's the only reason why. Ooh,
Think me fool, fool!
is that Clan Molder? You decided you're gonna move in on me, huh?
No!
Oh shit. Well, we've got some Skaven to murder anyway, so why don't we make the best of a bad situation? Because we can use the demon right now. We can also move here.
sails.
pick up the Sea Corpse. He's not going to be able to fight anything. Get a little bit out of it. Oh, we can get Sisters of Slaughter. We're going to definitely have to pick up some Sisters of Slaughter because they're so dang good. Alright, yeah, we're going to come. We're going to take the Tower of Stars soon. So let's actually deal with Clan Molder here. They want a piece of Malus, so let's give it to them.
Bring an inferno!
Oh man, what were they thinking landing here? Obside, is it Obside, the Plague Ridden? Shitload of Skaven slaves. He's got shields. The only thing he's got going for him is he has 4 units of Rat Ogres, but with the Hail of Fire, I'll be piling in on them. They won't last but 5 seconds, and they will turn tail and run. So, not a good thing for him. We're not going to... Well, it's our first fight against Skaven. Let's go ahead and do it.
Show your mettle.
Now, he has almost no range whatsoever. All he's got are some slingers, and I do not fear slingers. The Cold One Knights will actually do really good against the Rat Ogres. They have really high bonus first large when it comes to damaging them. Plus, we got these benefits. They're at a plus 30 melee attack right now, which is fantastic because that is kind of the Knights of Hag Graef. They're known, well, Knights, like I said. They are the experts in Cold One riding and fighting. Let's kind of do one of these numbers right here. Make a line there. We'll move them out of the trees and into the... Well, shit, we'll move them up here. And we will approach as best we can. Put our Dark Shards back here. And we're actually going to take our Corsairs, and we're going to do some flanking with them. Because they actually have pretty decent movement speed. A 40 speed isn't bad. And they can fire while moving, so we can use them to flank around into the back and do pretty decent damage. Then we're going to have Corsairs do the same. Have them flank around, or maybe plug a gap if one's created. But I think we're not going to have a problem with that between the Master and Malus. His lieutenant here, Malurner, is pretty beefy, and he's actually a good anti-large as well. So we can, we'll run the chariot, we'll run it out there. And then of course our Medusa. Let's put her over here. Yeah, we'll have her do something similar against the Rat Ogres.
Cold ones.
And we'll leave the Cold Ones coming in the rear here. One of these numbers. Begin moving up. As soon as we get them in range of the crossbows, I'm just going to start unleashing. It's going to be bad. Move the Cold Ones. We'll move the Cold Ones back. We're not going to charge them in. Which I do like. I like Cold Ones. I just wish they didn't have Rampage. And I don't feel like they should. Or at least maybe this faction shouldn't. Because... well, they should have a maybe a lower chance, perhaps, or maybe it happens at less health than normal, something of that sort. Just in the lore, the Cold One Knights don't have that kind of. I mean, they will eat their rider. Don't get me wrong, they will, but they're not as hardcore as they are in Total War. See if we can hit those Rat Ogres. We are anti-large, so these bolts are really made for taking down large creatures like that. They should do really good damage, and especially if they're just going to sit there and not approach. Keep an eye on them. Moving some slaves out here. Let's dodge the slaves, keep these guys in the back lines. Alright. Yeah, they're gonna regret this a lot. Let's Let's actually use them to intercept those rat ogres. Same thing over here. Let's swing you out this way. Skaven slaves? I'm really not afraid of Skaven slaves. Okay, I knew this was going to happen. We're going to destroy them. Move you guys up there. Let's move you guys, intercept them. Same thing. Kind of do one of these. Flank you guys out. Let's move the chariots back here. At this point, we can start flanking around. We're going to do one of these numbers. And same thing. We'll start moving out this way. You guys get in there with the rat ogres, and you come stop those clan rats from doing any sneaky business.
Dark elves.
And now we can focus on just eliminating rat ogres.
Die, weaklings. Corsair handbows. Cold one.
Okay, I don't know why the cold ones were in that, but that's fine.
Them. By your command.
Let's have the Corsairs. I was going to have you guys flank around this way. Kind of want to do a tilt like that. You know what? Let's run you guys back here. And my Medusa. Actually doing pretty good against them. Start willy-nilly just throwing crap through here. Rat ogres are being just annihilated left and right. Okay, I'm gonna have to thread the needle here. Get you guys to run through there. Alright. Run into the Skaven slaves. We have, at this point, it's a foregone conclusion. It's over. It's already over. I didn't have to use any of my abilities, really.
Dark sharks. Massacre them. Nagarothi. Corsair. By your command.
Ready. Pain and suffering.
Bleak swords. Dark elves.
So you start shooting at them. They're running out of there. And they're beginning to break. Starting to. Who hasn't broken yet? How is he not broken yet? Explain that to me. We're about to tank his melee defense and his leadership, and he should start taking severe hits here. Oh, oops. My bad. He must be, yeah, he must have been immune to routing. He must have been unbreakable. We finally took him down. Wow. All right. I don't see how it was close, because it wasn't.
Your servitude will be mine.
Escape an attack. Successful. Oh, nice! Heck yeah! Find and hunt. Find and hunt. Oh! This is the Death Master sending things after us.
Not now.
First consignment scroll to be sent by Darkblade received a message from a squalid brood of rat men. Huh. Fantastic. I love it. So we need to kill a lot of people in battle to get our first reward. What is this? Ooh, nice. Very powerful. These are objectives from Zarkan. That gives more possession. It gives you money, but don't know how I feel about that one.
Darkblade! Into the stronghold!
Massive casualty replenishment right now.
Worse than useless.
That conquering presence up.
Lord of the Black Court.
And we're almost ready.
My plan
must
What just
wait.
happened? How come you can't move any further?
Tyrant of Nagaro.
Huh. Oh, let's recruit some different units here while we got the chance. I'm thinking about dropping the bleak swords and picking up Sisters of Slaughter because they're fantastic. Yeah. And then we could even swap out some of these for. Well, I mean, maybe I just want to wait till I get. Yeah, I might just want to wait until I get shades because I kind of want a little bit of some sneaky action going on here.
Lord of the Black Court.
But do I really though? No, maybe we just get Dark Sergeant Shield. They're just so good.
Black-hearted dread.
Yeah, let's do it. So let's drop the bleak swords.
Not succumb.
Get some Sisters of Slaughter. They are really good. And then we'll drop. We can do 2 shades. Well, we can actually drop all of them.
There is little left
Do it
of
like
me.
this. Call it good. Done and did. Okay, we got our growth up. I like it, I like it. Income from ports wouldn't be bad. Let's get some more growth. I want to get these things really setting up a lot quicker than they are. We could get a clay pit, but I think what we're going to need is slave pens to stabilize the area.
Fire in my
Let's do one more turn for
soul.
those. Yeah. Call that good. And then we're going to need to be raiding and taking to be collecting money after this. So we're going to have to move immediately up into the north, into the Southlands. Capture RP, this Cavern of Sotek. Okay. We could do that.
I can see the void. Fire in my soul. Yes, I control you. I hope I die with my choking hands around your throat.
I love it. I love that he's just constantly fighting with Zartan actively because it is exactly what it's
The
like.
torment.
In one more turn, and then we should be able to take the Tower of Stars there. Shouldn't have any problems, especially now. We're really gonna have to deal with Clan Molder, it looks like.
I am Malus, tyrant
Cano
of Graef.
Cecicio? Okay. You want war? You'll have war. Oh, damn. And +2 possession.
Must stay in control. Blood for Cain's cup.
come
Malus
on.
comes for you.
Such slaughter.
Can you attack it? Yes. So that's how you get them to back it up.
We will make them bleed.
You can blockade this.
Draw your blades.
Wow.
We fight.
We want to just
Occupy this place.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What
Did it
now?
just...
Dread Lord
Okay,
of
good.
Nagaro.
Whew, I was like, did my Black Arc just disappear? Because I was about to be really upset. Now they can move into the settlements, it looks like. Let's get that out of there, because we don't need it. Get you up and running.
Tyrant of Nagaro.
Definitely get you that route marcher, because you need it. Ooh. Huh. What? How can he raid? He could just take the Ark onto land now? So if that's the case, that is really good. Let's just get those casualty routes up. That seems very fitting.
My glorious victory.
Only a fool would vouch for this one.
I think that's Nobleborn. And we're gonna need to take this potion so that we can actually get some replenishment in now.
Close the gates behind us. I'm back, brethren.
Like that.
Yes.
Let's end the turn. That's probably gonna be all I can do for this episode, guys. I've run out of time. Get that growth up and get more slaves. I'm all about more slaves. Let's do it. We've got oh, that's our slaves. We're in the sacrifice of Mathlan. We need to raid is what we need to do, because we're going to need more slaves. We're definitely going to have to go raid. So let's do it. But unfortunately, guys, that is all the time I'm going to have for this episode. Hope you guys will enjoy the coming campaign. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun doing this. So I'm already enjoying it. I like the new units, and I haven't even got to transform Malus yet. But hopefully I'll get to do that soon. I keep losing the ability to do so, because you have to be all the way at the end to get it, to be able to summon Zarkan. And I haven't used it once yet. I need to use it just for fun, I guess. But regardless, guys, I've been Jumbo Thick. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Have a good day.